About a year ago, Avatar.png came down from the heavens and blessed the prison community with the creation now known as Mangrove's Eye. It would usher in a new era of prisons, where everything released is basically the exact same thing, with little to no variation from the standard formula. So, after a year, I'm finally gonna give my first attempt at this prison trend. Welcome to Amazon Lily. The imprisonment process is actually pretty simple. The guard opens a portal and watches as the prisoner and other guard enter through the X-ray. He then activates a band check, and a guard outside the prison watches the disconnect messages. If nothing is wrong, the guard rejoins and watches as the prisoner sets their spawn and then kills them. And they respawn in lava, die one more time, and end up in the cell. And as for a visiting process, it's just the same as the imprisonment process, just, on the one that's above the other one. When the prisoner's sentence is finally up, or the visitor is ready to leave, there are controls in the guard room that set them free. This prison has many different features that make it more secure. For starters, we have a floor and roof detector to prevent digging down and purling up. We also have a wall detector to detect if you wither in above the wither defense. Now, does the roof detector need to go to height limit? No, but I don't really care. We also have a trap portal to prevent portal escapes, and a tile tick delay detector to detect tile tick delay. Maybe that one was kind of obvious. There are two auto panics, one for the inside guard, and one for the outside guard that watches the disconnect messages, just so that the suicide can be triggered if the inside guard gets banned by an escapist during visiting. There's also a bunch of cell detectors that detect if you do anything in the cell, so don't throw any pearls. And finally, behold, the one unique-ish thing about this prison, the pride and joy of it. My tile tick is pride-proof, non-moving allay item ban. Jesus, that's a mouthful. There is also 4 of them around the outside of the prison with a cat detector next to them, which I'll explain later. For wither defense, we have Ender Grid, which can be bypassed, but I don't really feel like coming up with a new wither defense or leaking any board-proof designs, as they're not mine to leak. Also, it's a mining blob 1 chunk challenge, what do you expect? But with all that said, let's move on to the final category of This prison is on the bigger side of spawn prisons. With 6 guards, placing at 5 blocks per second, not including refill times or anything, it takes between 12 and 14 hours to complete the build. So we obviously need to have some way to make 7th class a little bit less possible. So, to account for this, we added a cat detector next to the area bands. Whenever one of the building guards logs out, the area bands will activate. You may be asking, how does this affect the prison's buildability? This one system allows the prison to be built in multiple sessions. All you need to do is build the outer defenses in order to make sure that you can't break into the prison while the guards are offline. Then they can build the rest of the prison in a second session when everybody else is off the server. With all of the different security measures, weird protocols, and other goofiness, I do believe that I can say Amazon Lily is the best overworld prison in all of Minecraft.